Ganpati Bappa Moria. Hello guys, here I will explain you the starting procedures and checks to be carried out before starting the MAN B&W 6S60 MEC MK 8.2 engine. The most important parameters you need to attend are: the first, the jacket cooling water preheat temperature. The same should be maintained above 75 degrees Celsius. This ensures your main engine is sufficiently warm to fire. The second is the fuel oil pressure, temperature and viscosity. The fuel oil pressure should be maintained up to 8 bar and the temperature should be such that the viscosity of fuel oil is 13 centistokes. You will get the corresponding temperature of 13 centistokes in your fuel oil analysis report. The third point is the lube oil system. Confirm the lube oil pressure is up to 2.6 bar with inlet temperature up to 45 degrees Celsius. The fourth point is the air system. Try to maintain the maximum air bottle pressure, that is up to 28 bar, especially during the initial kick to the engine. As the propeller is steady without any momentum, it requires additional thrust to rotate for achieving desired RPM during air kick. Make sure your standby air bottles is also topped up. Also, please start engine room blowers fan supplying air to main engine turbocharger. Drain the condensate from air bottles as the condensed water can rupture the bursting disc on air starting valves. The next point is start your auxiliary engines for additional backup for power source. Sixth point is go to the MOP screen, open engine status. Now the chief mode should be selected. For this, click on operator mode and enter the password BADOIT. I repeat, BADOIT and select the chief mode. Select prepare start on engine operation panel. Check the electrical driven hydraulic pumps are on auto. Also make sure both auxiliary blowers are in auto mode. Upon checking all above points are in order, request bridge to acknowledge the engine standby mode. Confirm engine telegraph is in stop position and controls is in ECR. Now press the standby mode on NAPTASCO telegraph panel. Once the engine goes on standby mode, both the auxiliary blowers and electrical driven pumps will start automatically. The hydraulic oil pressure for hydraulic system will increase to the set point, that is up to 225 bar. Now engage the turning gear and confirm indicator cocks are open. Start turning the engine and press pre-lube oil function on. For this, go to auxiliaries, cylinder lubrication, go to pre-lube and switch on the pre-lube function. Press pre-lube on for several times while the engine is turning. You can check engine rotation by checking the crankshaft angle. For this, go to engine status and you will get the crankshaft angle on the screen. Carry out the pre-lubrication until one complete revolution of crankshaft. After one rotation of crankshaft, disengage the turning gear and ask permission from bridge to carry out blow through of main engine. Friends, next point is very important. To carry out blow through of engine, make sure you select air run mode on your MOP panel. The air run mode will be in the chief level. Make sure the MOP screen is on the chief level. On air run mode, engine rotates only on air and no fuel is supplied to the engine. Make sure your engine status on engine status screen is the start conditions are green and the main engine control room display panel shows no alarm. Now carry out the blow through of engine. For this, shift the telegraph lever to dead slow ahead and ask bridge to acknowledge the dead slow ahead of telegraph. Or the main engine will go on air run and the crankshaft rotating at 10 rpm. Put the telegraph lever back to stop position. While carrying out main engine blow through, make sure your team member is checking the indicator cocks for any water or fuel coming out from same. If such symptoms are noted, please carry out necessary checks and rectify same. Now shut the indicator cocks and change the air run mode to auto mode on engine operation page. On auto mode, both air and fuel is supplied to the engine. After closing all indicator cocks, try out engine by shifting the telegraph lever from stop to dead slow ahead position. First, the engine will fire on air run and then the fuel will be injected. Run the engine for few seconds and check exhaust temperatures for all units are in line. Then bring the telegraph lever to stop. Drive the engine in astern direction. First, the engine will run on air, then it will go on fuel run. Then the engine will run at dead slow astern. Bring the telegraph lever to stop position. Check the exhaust temperatures of main engine are in line. Make sure all units are firing. Now give the controls on Neptasco panel to bridge and ask them to try out the engine in ahead and astern direction. First, the engine will run on air, then the fuel index will increase. The RPM will increase and the engine fires on dead slow ahead. Ask bridge to try out the engine in astern direction also. Meantime, check all the units are firing by checking the exhaust temperatures of all the units. Maintain the air pressure in the air bottles. Air run, fuel run, the engine fires in astern. Your engine is now ready for maneuvering. These are the basic principles you need to follow before starting ME engine. Hope this video is informative and would be helpful for you for your future reference. Thanks for watching. Wish you a safe sailing.